Hey friends, welcome back to Grassroots. It is time for a garden tour. I've been trying to get out and do this garden tour for a week now, and the weather has been awful. So it's sunny today. It's super windy though, so forgive me for that. But let's get to this garden. Let's see where to start. I'll just start with this bed here. These are the radishes that I direct sowed a while back. If you remember, there was a cat that was terrorizing my garden beds. So these aren't exactly where I put them because they got scratched up, but there's 4 different varieties of radishes. Looks like the China rose radish are the biggest right now. I think that's these. And then these are champion radish, early, scarlet globe, and then there's supposed to be some sparkler white tip back here, but I don't see any. And then next to those are all the brassicas. I've got broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. And let me just give you a close-up of this one. It's got a lot of pest damage. It's also unseasonably warm right now. We're hitting record highs today. We're above 85. It's May 8th or 9th. May 9th, I think. And yeah, it's like a heat index of 100. So I don't know how much longer these brassicas are gonna last, guys. And then here's the kale that volunteered in my compost. Right there. And it's huge. And then I transplanted the only artichoke that had survived from my winter sowing into this bed, but it's looking pretty rough right now too. So that'll probably get pulled here pretty soon. And then next to the kale and the artichoke, these are the onion sets that my neighbor gave me. And they're getting pretty tall. And then over here next to them, I direct sowed some Chicago pickling cucumbers. I did that last weekend. And they are up. There are several. There's a weed that needs to come out. I'll have to work on that later. So that's that bed. And then over here next to it, oh, and I got my arch trellises installed last weekend too. So those cucumbers will grow up of that side of the trellis. And then on this side, I have planted some Kajari melons. And they're up. So hopefully those will climb up the other side of this trellis. And then this is a volunteer. I don't know what it is. If anybody recognizes that, put in the comments below, because I have no clue what that is. But I'm not going to kill it because it grew from last year, so I'm going to leave it alone. And then here's some more of those onion sets here. And then here is some Clemson spineless okra. And some country gentleman corn. More onion sets. And then this is the carrot bed. So that's all coming up nicely. And then over here is some golden bantam corn. I don't know what these are. Those are volunteers. These are some green beans. Here, over here is another volunteer. And then all along here, I have planted 5 different varieties of zinnias. Those are starting to pop up. Here's some tender green beans. Those were direct sown, so I'm excited about that. Let me pull this weed while I'm over here. And then these are my little marvel peas right there. And these are sugar snap peas, more onion sets, cilantro. And then there's another volunteer here. I don't know what that is either. We'll find out. And then in this last raised bed are some golden wax beans there.